Greetings and welcome to another excellent World of Tanks video. We're here looking at the Artillery Kanonwagen, which is the Swedish Tier 8 autoloader artillery. And obviously the translation should be quite obvious. Artillery cannon or howitzer vehicle is what that would mean. And I was thinking about this when I saw it, and it was like, oh, baby, this is going to be great. And then I thought about it. I was like, well, you know, I don't really need this. So it's a tug of war. All right, so this is my Equalizer, if you're not familiar with it. Tier 8 American premium artillery. You know, I didn't care for the stock Tier 8 M40/M43. I played it, you know, year one, played it, got through it, threw it away. I just don't like it. You know, it was way too erratic for me. When I got the Tier 9 American was so much better than the Tier 8 tech tree that I just tossed it. And then the Tier 9 got a skin last year, which I got for it. It was fantastic. It was the Lemmy skin. I'm sorry, not the Lemmy, the Rob Zombie skin for the Tier 9 M55. So that was fantastic. But this is, you know, the Tier 8 autoloader option. You have the option of two different guns. The autoloader gun, which shoots 4 shots, looks pretty, but is very stupid. Or the one I use is a single shot. So here we go. This is the setup. Camo net, fan for crew performance. Now the fan, the rations which you see below it in gold, and the crew commander skill, born leader, all do the same thing. So this dude has the minimum possible spread, which is a .46. That's the second best number I've ever seen in artillery. The best number is .45 from the Sexton Tier 3. So American, you know, Equalizer is basically just as good. It's like having a Sexton accuracy at Tier 8. So there you go. So camo net for protection, for reload and accuracy adjustment. This is to close the circle at a reasonable rate, the gun laying drive, and then vision for maximum vision in case you're at the end of the game and you need to be seeing guys. Okay, and you can see on the right hand side. Now my commander is decked out. You know, he's got binoculars, born leader, all the basic stuff, plus I think he's like a 7 skill commander. He's got all the artillery stuff you need, camouflage expertise, etc. So this thing is as big as a house. The lens is over 400 on the still concealment, and the vision range is also over 400. So that's as good as the vision can get. This dude is as good as it can get. Yeah, this is a 8 skill commander. General Patton, 3-dimensional. Butt whipping time. Okay, so this is the dude I take into battle, and we're going to see the result of this battle. Welcome to Sand River. I don't do a lot of artillery replay videos because they tend to be super boring unless there's something really important going on. So this is kind of the same situation. That it's kind of boring because you don't get a chance to see the actual targeting view. I do have a couple of targeting views to show you, you know, when it's appropriate. So right here, I'm at Echo 1 using this giant rock protection from the right side. Now I'm shooting these guys right here in the center. They are available targets that can be hit. And that's really the only ones. I could technically try shooting at this guy, but they're so way out there that if I can damage these guys, they can be eliminated faster. So they are the preferred target. Your job as artillery is not to be a superstar by yourself, you know, making, you know, gambling gunslinger type shots. Your job is to help your team. So I'm helping my team with these guys. This stuff looks great if you can kill this guy in a replay, but it's not really that helpful to your team. Now, what I'm moving is because there's some guys that are coming here from the south, and I want to get a clear shot at them because I'm paying attention. And there we go. There's a medium here and also a Tiger tank. There we go. And this is where the experience factor shows up. I'm not shooting the medium, I'm shooting the Tiger. I drilled him hardcore. He's not long for this earth. Now that shot missed, and he was killed by somebody else. All right, now let's look at this. Oh yeah, baby. That was the Tiger shot that almost killed him. So check this out. I'm going to fire that other shot that comes up way short because he's behind that ridge of sand. He's ammo racked. And my shot came up short, as you saw, and then that other guy drilled him. So super, super valuable, even though I didn't get the kill for that guy. Boom. Got him. Alright, that's the Waffenträger, and he's bit the dust. Now here is the game camera aiming that I recorded. Busted. That was the target of opportunity. Had a good, you know, angle on him. I went and took him out. So you catch a break on the Waffenträger in this game, and then conversely, I didn't catch the break and kill the Tiger, but, you know, 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. Now I'm here to help the team, and I did that. But wait, there's more. Again, still looking over here primarily. Now this guy is behind the ridge like that Tiger tank was, so I can't hit him. The sand will block the shot. But there's two guys over here. I'm trying to see if I can, you know, put a lucky tag on one of them. I mean, we're clearly momentum winning this game. Up 4 tanks. Now I don't hit either one of these guys. But those are the best shots. The sniper and the medium tank. The heavy tank, he's just in a spot where I cannot hit him. Now you take a look, if he moves, you know, and he basically knows where to go to be immune to artillery from where I'm located. Now he doesn't know where I'm located, but the fact that he's not being hit by artillery tells him that he knows he's in the right spot. He's not wrong. I can't hit him. I keep looking like a dog drooling at the bone, but I just can't get to it. They got 3 tanks left. It's basically over. I just can't do anything with that heavy tank. I don't even know what kind of heavy tank he was because I didn't look at him, because I already know I can't hit him there, and he realized he couldn't be hit by artillery, so he was doing his business to the best of his ability. Now it's, you know, down to the final guys. I moved up big time, shortening my target distance. I still don't have an aim at that guy, but these guys told me the artillery is here. Somehow he's hiding in the corner, and they didn't spot him. And I don't know how that was, but he was able to hang out there. We'll get to him, you know, a minute or so, or a couple minutes, whatever. There he is. And there he shows up right in the corner. Let's see if we can swap to his view. Nope. Here we go. That dude is shooting at my boys as they move in. But he's spotted and he's not going anywhere. And you know who is on the lookout. Oh, baby, that was awesome. Now here we're going to look at this from artillery view on the Swedish artillery. I had to swap over here in the corner. Haha, there we go. Fully reloaded, fully closed circle. Oh yeah, that was nice. He rocked forward and then rocked back. Outstanding. All right, I did really well, but I did not make top 3. All right, here we are at the end of game. And as you could see, I scored really well. 2 kills, almost got that tiger kill. So, you know, catch a break sometimes here, sometimes you don't. So it's all good. 2,700 damage, very good score. I made 114,000 silver. Don't ask me how. It just raked it in. I can't complain. I'm not complaining at all. Bruiser medal for knocking off crew and or modules. And then there I am here, just 12 points from making the top 3. Oh well. That's fine. I'm not really worried about that. My job is to help my team win. We did that. I got a good score. I can't complain, man. Now, the enemy artillery did pretty good. I already looked at the game from his perspective, and it was fairly boring from a viewer's angle. He played a very good artillery game, no question. It boiled down primarily to my team played better than his team, and that's why, you know, his team was folding. He doesn't have target acquisitions that I have, etc., etc. So in that situation, when I've been in there, you know, he finished 7th place, middle of the pack, got a kill, which is always good. 1,000 damage, basically, always good. You can't do more than what your team offers you. I looked at his shot selection. It was really good. He played great. He was in the corner the whole game. That's one of the places on that map for artillery is basically Fox 0 all the way south to Kilo 0. He was in Kilo 0. Did a great job of avoiding spotting the first time. I don't know how he avoided him. That was fantastic. You know, he did everything you needed to do to give yourself chances to make shots. Sometimes you catch a break, sometimes you don't. You saw it with that Tiger tank. I didn't kill him. I drilled him within a sliver of death. It's fine. My guys finished him. I'm here to help them win. We did that. And I would say that that guy did the same thing. So it looked to me that I was correct that they're basically equally matched, the Equalizer versus the Swedish 151. I caught a break of having a better team. My score really shows that. I mean, I made great shots, which is what happens if you give good artillery players protection and they're not pressed by the enemy. That's the kind of thing that can happen fairly easily. Okay, wasn't a perfect game. It was a very good, well above average game in the situation. Traffic pattern plays a part. I had to move to get to the position to shoot the Tiger tank, which you saw me do, and then you saw me lay the lumber to him. And it was the correct decision, because if you've ever had a guy come in from the south side in artillery, it's not cool if your guys aren't there. My guys were there. I was able to add my weight of my artillery shells to that. He didn't stand a chance. So that was good teamwork on my part, on my team's part. I played, my part in that teamwork. It was great. That's why I wasn't complaining that I didn't kill him. It's like, hey, you're going to catch a break like that, and you're going to not catch a break. It's like you're going to steal a kill from a guy where you do up 20 damage, 100 damage, whatever, or you're going to do, like, I don't even know. Let's look and see how much damage I did. It was quite a bit. So the Lanson, I drilled him. That was the first guy I drilled in the game, actually. The artillery, I finished him off. He didn't really do a lot of damage, but, I got the final kill on him. The Waffenträger, the Steyr, drilled him. That's the guy. That was the first guy I killed. The artillery was the second. The Tiger, I laid the lumber on him, over 1,000 damage. I can't complain, man. Hey, you're gonna shoot a Tiger 2. You're gonna do over 1,000 damage. Deal. Sign me up. Somebody else got the kill. Hey, more power to you. It's gonna happen. You're gonna catch kills that you didn't really kill. Do the full value, and vice versa. I'm okay with it. So I thought it was a really good example of a decent head-to-head competition. I got lucky. I only played one game because I was trying to find that guy, not him personally. I've never played against him in my recollection. I don't recall it. So I was lucky to get a game right out of the gate with artillery. I only had to play one artillery match to get that. And you see that here. Today, I played exactly 2 games so far. I played a BMP for the game board, and then I played artillery game also for the game board, but primarily to get an opposition against that 151. I got that. Got lucky. Got a win there, and got a win in the other one as well. Hey, I can't complain. So that is the matchup. I have to say that 151 looked good. When I say looked good, I meant performance-wise it was fine. That atrocity on top and behind the cab of this tank is a mystery. I have no idea unless it's some kind of anchoring device. Beats the heck out of me, man. I don't know anything about Swedish artillery other than what you're looking at. That guy played a good game. I'm sure he's going to have some great results, which would be helpful to know. But for my purposes, at this moment, I'm not getting this tank because I really don't need it. I have the Equalizer. I don't really play it very often. It's really good. It's just something I play on a need-to-play basis. So I needed to fight this guy. Theoretically, lucky got it in the first match. I figured, well, it's the first day. It's going to be out there, right? So got the matchup that I wanted. Win, lose, or draw, whatever. I just wanted to be able to show that in a match, which I did. It looked fine. I mean, that guy I thought played a really good game. If he was on my team, I'd be in good shape. I'd be like, yeah, this guy's good. It's just a matter of, is your team good enough to hold the line to protect him? They didn't really give him as good a protection as as I got, and the score really reflects that. I mean, I've been in that position that he was in. He played good, did the best he could, got a grand and a kill. Hey, if you're in a tier 8 artillery and you get a grand and a kill, I say you played well. It's not just you. It's like in football, if your quarterback is having a terrible game because your line isn't defending him, well, it's not his fault. There's nothing he could do. And that's what this guy is. He's a quarterback. He makes long bomb passes. If you give him protection, he's going to hurt the other team. I got protection, and I hurt the other team badly. So, worked great for me. So, I thought this was really good. If you're on the fence, I say if you don't have an equalizer, it's worth. I think it's probably worth getting. It's really tempting to me. I just don't need it. I don't play that much tier 8 artillery, because one of the jokes we have in my group is that in the end, tier 8 is tier 10 food. Now, yes, in tier 8 artillery, I have been MVP of tier 10 matches. It does happen. It doesn't happen often, but it does happen. If you get a good team that protects your line, you can't let a good artillery man sit there, even in a tier 8 versus tier 10s, and pound them, because he's going to pound them. He'll hit shots, do damage. It is possible to get MVP. It's also possible to get instantly rolled up on and butchered. Like, if one of those tier 10 light tanks gets to the artillery in a tier 8, goodbye. You can just kiss it goodbye. You're gone. So it's one of those things. You can play in those matches. It's not as bad as other things. Tier 8 artillery, can make an impact on a tier 10 match, but you are eventually going to get eaten by tier 10s. There's just no two ways about it, and it's really, kind of depressing. Now, if you have a group of guys that play tier 8s and really good, whatever, working on progress, it's fantastic, and that's what I do. Like when I'm playing with my friends, if they're working on a tier 8 contract or what have you, I'm like, I'll go with you. I got tier 8 artillery I can bring, or I've done tier 9 as well. I don't go by myself and go, I'm going to go play some tier 8 artillery. Now, this one I did because I have a specific goal, and that was video purposes. I don't play tier 8 and tier 9 just as a general rule, except in a business like tier 9 and tier 8. I'm working to get to the next level, et cetera, et cetera. Now, obviously, in a premium moneymaker tank like this one, I do it, or I would do it as part of a platoon. My guys are working on, advancing down a line. Hey, sure, I'll be glad to help you out. No problem. It's fun stuff. You get to play with a platoon. There's just the camaraderie is good. But by myself, it just gets old. Unless you're, for example, working on marks of excellence, which I really don't do as a general rule because it's super boring. But tier 8, I thought it was really good, man. I'm really tempted. I just don't need to get it. But hopefully one of my dudes will get one, and then I'll go with him and escort him and get videos that way. But I have to say, thumbs up from what I've seen. So if you have an equalizer, if you're an artillery dork like me, it's good to buy it, I guess. I'm just not getting it because I know I wouldn't play it that much, even though it might be awesome. I think the equalizer is awesome, and I hardly ever play it. It's just a matter of need or desire. I don't have a lot of desire, but if guys have need, I'm there. So hopefully this helps you out, gives you the heads up on this guy, whether you think you need it or don't need it, if you would like to play it, how it will fare against tier 9 and tier 10s. It's going to depend on your team being good at defending your positions, and you should be fine. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you learned something from it. That's basically it. So I want to thank you guys for watching. Tell your friends, might help them out a lot too. So I'll see you guys later. And as always, like and subscribe.